Leave if you value your life. An archmage has no need for fey whores. Evangeline stared at the note. Disbelief dried her mouth. The handwriting was the same bold script printed on the same stock of pristine parchment. Her hands trembled. This was the third of its kind she'd received. She clenched her fist, crumpling the parchment. Her anger rose at the thought of the perpetrator sneaking into the bedroom, rummaging through her things to leave the note where she would find it.
"What is it, little fire?"
Her archmage emerged from the bath chamber wearing nothing but loose breeches that rode tantalizingly low on his hips. Dark brows slashed together as he ran a towel through short strands of raven-black hair. Evangeline hastily stuffed the crumpled note into her pocket. "Nothing." She forced a smile. "Just a letter from my mother. She misses me." That wasn't a complete lie. Agnes had written, seeking her company. His scrutiny lifted and his brows smoothened.
"Shall I send Killian to warp her to the castle?"
"You know she doesn't like leaving Arns." Evangeline brushed a hand through her hair and swallowed the bitter taste of deception. "I should return for a visit."
"Then I will go with you."
The firmness in his tone pursed her lips. Half a year had passed since the battle with Zephyr, yet Declan remained adamant in keeping her within his sights whenever she ventured from the castle, which wasn't often at all. She didn't enjoy distance from him either. Yet there were times a girl simply craved her mother's company. Evangeline folded her arms, only to sigh when their gazes met. The uncertainty in the depths of his brilliant green eyes was so at odds with his dictatorial response that it snuffed out her vexation. With the rest of the world, her archmage remained a master at hiding his emotions behind a wall of impassivity. He was equally proficient in wearing authority like a crown. But with her, he allowed his vulnerabilities to surface, even if only through his gaze. "I love your company," she said. "But this time I would prefer to visit Mother on my own." She added a smile that usually brought softness to his eyes. It didn't work this time.
"You are not to leave the castle unprotected, little fire."
His words were flat, and his tone resolute. A huff escaped her lips. She padded across the carpet, went to the tips of her toes, and curled her hand around the nape of his neck to haul him down for a kiss. A thrill ran through her as he obliged readily, and the stern set of his mouth softened as he met her lips. His towel dropped to her feet as his arms coiled around her, holding her close as though she were liable to run from him.